Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe messages from our guides today. Let's see what we have here. Starting off, we've been given the card the Bell, and it says we're going to be hearing about an announcement about something coming in. Maybe we put out a proposal, an idea, a resume, a call of some sort, and we're going to hear back. It could be something as simple as that. But it can be maybe an announcement within the family circle that, something new. Maybe somebody's announcing the birth of a baby, or they're announcing a promotion, or they, they got an honor degree or something. They could be announcing the fact that they may be getting married. So there could be anything going on like that. So, get ready. There's going to be some sort of an announcement coming in. Now, it could also pertain to your job, in your career. Maybe there's going to be an announcement of something happening at your job or your career. With that, we see we've got the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands says maybe some of you are working too hard. It's very important to balance your career with your personal life, okay? Better time management might be coming into play. If you can't get everything done, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because all that responsibility is on your shoulders, and you shouldn't have to do this. Maybe you're overexerted and you're under a great deal of pressure today. So it's time to lighten the load, all right? And get rid of that pressure. It's possible you're trying too hard to please others too. Remember that you have to love yourself before you can fully love anybody else. Let go of those emotional burdens you're bearing by forgiving yourself and others. So this is a card that says you've been pushing yourself so hard. And sometimes it shows a picture in the graphics of a guy pushing all these wands, and he can't see through them. He can't see the forest for the trees because he's just pushing himself too hard, taking on more than he really needed to. Remember, you can say no, and it's a full sentence. All work and no play isn't a good idea either, because it can bring on stress-related illnesses. So remember today, try not to push yourself so hard. You may be exerting yourself, taking on more workload than you need to. I know it's that busy time of the year right now where everybody is, really pushing themselves to reach deadlines and tie up loose ends and, buy all those things they need to buy for the season and the days that the stores are closed and so on. But it is coming, we're coming close to the end of year end as well. And maybe there's deadlines that you have to meet at work. So try to, allocate those jobs that you can to other people and not take on so much if you can possibly do that, because you don't want to see yourself really depleting your energy level. Now, coming in next, we have the Beetle, and I love the Beetle because it's a card of good fortune. So something's good's going to happen to some of us. For others, you may be working too hard, or you may be hearing an announcement. But maybe this announcement is about good fortune, time, effort, support, love, or money. There could be something coming in to that effect. You're going to want to jump on something really quick and go after it, because the the Knight of Swords comes in as well. And this is all about quick changes and being enthusiastic to take action and run after something. It can also be an exciting relationship that all of a sudden comes in. But it's a card that says it's so much to do right now, and you're excited about all there is to accomplish. And that's part of this issue here today. Maybe you're really, wanting to get everything done at once. First, so you'll want to make a really solid plan. After all, if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. And be careful, okay? Stay confident. But also, I want you to realize that, he's charging up over this hill to jump on a motorcycle. He has no idea what's on the other side of that hill. And by looking at the road, it's like a dirt road. It's not a very safe plan. So try not to take risks today that could cause a problem. Okay, that's what you need to be careful of. And be sure, if you're signing any legal documentation or anything like that you read between the lines and be very, very careful and pay attention to those details. Coming in next, Pisces, we got the cat, and it's two cats. You see the one cat there and the one cat there. One's nice and one's not. It says there could be a two-faced friend, okay? Or somebody who we thought was a friend has become that way. You might be thinking about it, hanging in limbo, thinking, what do I do? Do I walk away? Do I confront them? How do I deal with this? Well, I think you're going to. It's time to get out of a situation. So maybe you've been hanging on Pisces. Pisces, we do that. We don't like confrontation. We believe in do unto others, and it breaks our heart when somebody mistreats us or is two-faced. But it's also, I always say rejection is God's protection or redirection. Okay, so I think you're going to be stepping down off of this hanging in limbo state of energy quickly, and you're going to be moving to make a decision. Also, when, this comes in with this two-faced so-called friend, the Hangman is all about you you are uniquely able to look past the current situation and envision endless possibilities. However, there comes a time where if this doesn't get confronted, if this doesn't get dealt with, it's only going to grow and fester. Okay, so if there's a situation with a friend here, it's time to embrace your own uniqueness and stand your ground and stand in your truth and integrity. Okay. So try not to look at this as a healthy situation, because it's not. Okay, giving others in a balanced, healthy way, if they don't want to take it, they're not going to do it. Okay, you're working for your highest good, Pisces. And you could be thinking about changing your priorities and looking at things from a higher perspective. And I think what's happened here with some of you, there may have been a so-called friend in your life who you thought was honest, who you thought was in your end of the ring, who you thought was your friend and supported you. And all of a sudden now you found they had an ulterior motive. So this is about looking at things from a broader, wider perspective. And that's what you're doing. And I think you're going to find this out, and you're going to get out of that situation. You're going to move on. And you're not going to take any time doing it, because you've got the Chariot coming in. And this is, again, charging in towards success, happiness, fulfillment. Okay, you deserve that, Pisces. So this is a card that says you're charging in towards your own success. And sometimes we have to leave things by the wayside. We have to walk away from unfulfilling situations in our lives, relationships and toxic energy around us. And it's difficult, but there comes a time where we have to do that in order for us to seek out our own personal happiness here. Somebody might be envious here because the good fortune card is here, and there's an announcement of something, and I believe that it's a good announcement for you, and they may be a little bit green with envy, and that's too bad. That's theirs. They need to wear it and own it. Okay, Pisces? So you're going to be moving on. The Chariot is that card of travel. It's that card of being able to go charging towards your goals and your success. It's usually a card of very good success. And, I see it that, he plans his move. He has clarity now and purpose. And the reason he succeeds is because he prepares himself. He doesn't go in there headstrong. He goes in there prepared, and he's able to get out the other side, a winner and a champion. And I think during these challenges, you're going to remain calm. Okay, believe it or not, you've got everything here you need. Okay, but this card is also, you might be thinking about taking a trip and traveling somewhere, Pisces, because this card is indicative of travel, and it could be on any wheeled vehicle. You could be planning a trip, a vacation. It could be travel to go to see family at this time of the year, as so many people are doing that. The families are dispersed around the world, in the countryside, and people are traveling as well. So it's indicative of that too. You'd think I didn't know how to shuffle a deck, wouldn't you? Look at this. I'm trying to get it to work. Here we go. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. All right. So our first card coming in is creativity. Our second card coming in is, here we go, wait. Our third card coming in is jumping hurdles. And our final card is seat of power. Okay, so... hanging in limbo the Hangman, which is hanging in limbo, is that card of slow moving energy, right? Waiting something out. So you may have had to wait something out here this week, today, but that's okay, because timing is everything. You have been able to jump hurdles here, okay? You've come into your own, and you've learned that lesson today. You're now in the seat of power. You've made your mind up to change something here for the better for you. And it has held you back from being creative, but once you get rid of this, as they say, the monkey on your back, you're going to be able to go forward in a new direction, a happier direction, and come out the other side a winner. Well, I love the announcement. I love the good fortune coming in. I love the fact that we need to let something go here that really wasn't truthful and had integrity. And yeah, it hurts, but we realize that we have to break ties in order to to create our own happiness and be allowed to do that. We don't have to be a people pleaser all the time. We don't have to agree with everybody all the time. And we need to take our beautiful imaginary blinders off, Pisces, and see the picture for what it truly is. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? This is our daily vibe messages for today, and that is December the 17th. I wish you a great remainder to today, a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces.